Good morning from Poke Takeover. Coming at you straight out of Clearwater, Florida. This is the Psyduck Reaper. I changed my name and I can talk now because I've decided to play Magic the Gathering.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. My voice is deep today because I visited the dentist yesterday and I ate the dentist.
Okay, well, welcome. On that note, we will jump straight into our Pokemon of the day and a little bit of news today. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was crazy, Elliot. I appreciate that. And Psyduck Reaper, is it now? Is it the Psyduck Reaper? Okay, and yes, Magic the Gathering is going to be opened up this morning, guys. And what I'd like to do for Pokemon of the day is we'll jump straight into, first of all, getting a stand. So I'll put this camera up here. Boop. Now, I'm going to use Elliot to help me out here. And I'm going to get one of the two decks that I use, kind of do a little deck review, and ultimately share with you one of my favorite Pokemon. His name is, pause for effect, Roaring Moon. And this is the Roaring Moon EX card and Roaring Moon EX deck. So, yes, Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon also, before the Scarlet and Violet era of cards, used to be called Salamence. And Salamence was a dragon Pokemon. Roaring Moon is basically Salamence, but he's a dark Pokemon. He's an ancient Pokemon. So Roaring Moon is connected to Salamence, who is the stage 2 of evolve of Shelgon, which doesn't look anything like this dragon Pokemon. And then Shelgon is the stage 1 of Bagon, Bagon, Bagon. But yeah, another Pokemon that doesn't look anything like it's stage 1 or stage 2, but very interesting stuff. Kind of like dragonflies don't look like dragonflies when they're born, guys, or frogs don't look like frogs when they're born. So it's an interesting evolution of things. And anyways, this I love this deck because of this attack, and I'm gonna put this all down so we can kind of go over this a little bit, because this is what makes Roaring Moon really cool to use. Frenzied Gouging. Welcome to not being able to be stopped. It knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon. Period. The end of the story. Doesn't matter how powerful that Pokemon is. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out in this way, this Pokemon does 200 damage to itself. So there is a drawback. But if you get about two of these things up and running, you can start popping off the big Pokemon that are on your opponent's side of the board and pulling them up with Poke Catchers or Boss's Orders or Prime Catchers. And this is just flipping awesome. And then if there's a stadium in play, and a lot of decks require stadiums to use nowadays, and a lot of Pokemon that they're using, even in the EX and V area arena, are actually very weak. They're like 220 HP, and if you want, you can take a stadium, discard it, that's in play. It doesn't matter if it's your opponent's or yours. If you do this attack, does 120 more damage for Calamity Storm, which is 220 damage. So you just knocked out, theoretically speaking, a huge Pokemon. So anyways, this is a pretty short video today because I'm getting ready to open up Magic the Gathering Foundations Beginner Box and Foundations Starter Collection in 2 separate videos I think I'm going to do. But anyways, I'm still looking for some mechanical help when it comes to constructive criticism on this channel. I would love to be able to do some effects and stuff like that, but if y'all have like any kind of like videos or advice on where to go to learn how to better do these videos, I would appreciate it. Throw it in the comments, please. Sorry, that was a coffee break. Okay, I would also like to give a great big shout out real quick to Dragon Shield. This is not an official Dragon Shield commercial. I am not sponsored by them. I did this of my own volition. This is 100 standard size card sleeves. By the way, a lot of, just a personal note, a lot of sleeve manufacturers only give 100 standard size card sleeves. Very interesting, because you actually need 60 to create a deck, so 100 is just enough to create 1.5 decks. Or I like to basically use the extra 40 in these just in case one of my 100 crack out or break or whatever, or I just need to replace it because it gets damaged somehow. But anyways, yeah, so and this is great because Dragon Shield, unlike most of the other ones, actually comes inside of a box. And here's one that I actually opened up, and I erased this because this was a clefable deck, but I actually just zeroed it out with a marker and put I am. Let's see here. But excuse me. The sleeves look really good. Their colors are usually indicated. Where are they at? Right there. Boom. And that's pretty gosh darn close. So, anyways, they're really nice sleeves. They're really durable. I played with Ultra Pro sleeves. I played with the ETB sleeves that come in. There are some drawbacks to all those sleeves. Usually my favorite sleeves, just because I like how slippery they are and they shuffle really easy, are the, these are the matte. So they have a little texture to them, but there's also gloss sleeves. Now in Dragon Shield, I have not seen gloss sleeves. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I just haven't seen them. So anyways, they come in all sorts of different colors too. That's why I like Dragon Shield a lot also. You get a box to put your deck in after you do this, and you can get like hundreds of different colors. And you know, I mean, if you like to coordinate like I do, I don't like the same color every time. So anyways, also, Roaring Moon EX is right now. If you go to limitlesstcg.com, it is number 9 in the world as far as the competitive decks are ranked 1 through 29 on there, the top 29 decks in the world. Roaring Moon EX is number 9. It's been doing really well lately. Now, the version of Roaring Moon EX decks that are out there are many, but this one is actually, oh look, there's a really cool version of Roaring Moon EX, a Goldie. But this version of Roaring Moon EX, I modeled exactly after the Roaring Moon EX deck that in 2024 in August placed second in the World Championship. So 2 Petrants identify this deck, 2 Squawks identify this deck. Some people will be like, what? You got 2 Squawk ability EXs and 2 Petrant EXs? But I can't tell you how many times those cards have come in handy, especially when one of them ends up in the prize cards. So this has been a cool deck to play. It's probably my favorite deck to play. It's really quick. In the world of Magic the Gathering, this would be considered an aggro deck because it can do one-shot turns and all that jazz. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get ready for the upcoming opening. Take care, and I'll talk to you in a little bit this morning. This Magic the Gathering opening will take place here in about the next hour. So look back when you get a chance. Take care. Peace.